Finally made it up to the Grand Canyon, yo. I don't know what happened last night, but everything froze. Like literally everything. It's what time is it? It's 10 o'clock now. I woke up at 8 and I've been up since 8. The temperature in here was reading like 10-15 degrees. Outside, I don't know how my van was reading like -2 degrees Fahrenheit. The forecast said it was only gonna get down to 10. So I don't know if we got hit with like a random cold front. I'm up here near the Grand Canyon. I've been here for like 3 days. This is the third day. 3 days now. And I don't know what happened, but let me grab it. One of my strainers for my my water tank, it froze and broke. So like it exploded. Yeah, I have no idea what was going on with that. So that froze, exploded, broke, whatever. So I got under there just now because I'm running 2 of them. So I have one coming directly from the tank into the water pump, and then one from the other side of the water pump going into the accumulator. And so, long story short, yeah, I'm down to 1 now, which most people run anyway, just 1. I don't know what happened with that. That's the only one that froze. It was down the line. Perfect. So I don't know what's going on with my Max fan. It's been getting ghost touches like all morning. As in like it's just turning on and off by itself. And the buttons don't... Oh, now they respond. I guess... I don't know. Yeah. So the cold is breaking stuff. So I'm going to be heading down to Colorado City, which is still northern Arizona. Man, when things started going like ham like they were, I'm not too far from Phoenix. That's kind of like the city that I was kind of based out of. I was gonna head back over to like home base area, and oh, we've got red lights on up there. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's on. Yeah, so weird things have just been happening all morning. Where's the remote for that? Because it only responds with the remote now, and so I have to keep the remote nearby. There it is, it's on the floor. But yeah, weird things have been happening all morning, and I don't know what's going on, but I think the van needs to get out of the cold because my sink, oh my gosh. Yeah, my sink froze, so my pipes froze. This morning, like there's like a little icicle hanging from the sink. And forgive me if I look hella crusty because I jumped up this morning, ran and used the bathroom because I had to leave the diesel heater running for like 25 minutes and the van's heater running for like 45 minutes because it was so cold in here. It was 18 degrees in here. See if I can show you. On the little guy here, you see the lowest that it says is 18 degrees. Now it says 75 degrees. But that's because, like I said, I had 2 heaters running on full blast, and my diesel heater is just about out of diesel. I need to fill up the tank. And so, man, this morning has been wild already. It's been so wicked in here. Like, the van, like, I've got my snow stuff kind of in a few places. I was hiking yesterday. I was gonna bring the camera with me, but the camera battery didn't charge, so that didn't work out. But yeah, like, so much stuff frozen in here. I don't understand how it got that cold in here. It must have been really, really cold in here last night because it's been 16 degrees outside, but it's always like 30 plus in here. It's always 20 degrees hotter in here than it is outside when it's cold, and then when it's hot, it's cooler in here. So I don't know what happened last night. I was thinking like maybe the fan turned on in the middle of the night and just started letting cold air in, and then froze itself shut or something, because like I said, it's responding really, really weird right now. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in here. I look rough, I look crusty. I rushed into this McDonald's, grabbed 2 hash browns. I'm not even really hungry. I just needed to fix these problems. So under my bed area, which is my garage area, look, it looks all torn up right now. Yeah, because I had to throw my bike out the way, move my stuff out the way, and get down here and see if I can get this water system cleaned up. And I did, fortunately, so all of that's good. My electrical system, oh, so check this out. So for context, right, I left everything kind of out and exposed because if God forbid, like it did, anything happened, I wanted to be able to get to it quick. And so fortunately, since my electrical system is somewhat exposed, my water system, it's in its own box, but it still has, you know, the option for me to get to it. I was able to get to everything pretty quick, and I'm glad I caught this strainer when I did, because if I would have caught this strainer later when it defrosted, there was still pressure in the line, so I shut the water off to the shut the water off to the from the tank. You know, I used one of the shut-off valves there, and I turned off the water pump, and then I got to the strainer while it was still frozen, and as I was backing it off, you could just hear the pressure spraying out. So I have another towel in the back there that's just completely soaked now. And so I'm about to head to this gas station, I'm about to fill up, and then I'm about to basically head to warmer climate for a little bit. Colorado City isn't warmer climate, it's on the verge of Utah, like on the border of Utah. It's just that it is sunny right now. The storm has passed, so everything should defrost in the next day or two. Bro, damn, stuff gets crazy, man. Stuff gets so crazy. And the thing is like, I could only imagine what it'd be like if I didn't insulate this van as well as I did, because like I said, it's usually 20 degrees warmer in here, so I really went crazy. I doubled up on thin slit insulation all throughout the van. The only place that doesn't have super duper insulation is the front cabin and this door here, which, say hi to my towel and my flag, but this door here, because it's, you know, the largest opening besides the back doors, and the back doors as well, they're their own issue, because there's like this little crease here. Walk with me. This little crease here on the doors. And if you see light, that's how you know there's air getting in. So, yeah. So, all of these things happened this morning. Praise God for a new day. About to get this day started. About to get rolling. About to get driving. Hi. Good morning. Welcome to Living Like Mike. How y'all doing? I'll catch you all in a minute. You know, in life sometimes you gotta stop and smell the roses, you know what I mean? Turn this camera back on because it was charging and we are now fully charged, so I get to record again. Yippee! But check this out, y'all. I'm driving and I was like, you know what, that is a beautiful view. I should pull over. Look what we got here. Oh, wow. It just seems to go for miles and miles. I'm on the south side. Earlier I was on the north side, and disregard that little chirp you hear in the back, man. I was on the south side. Well, I'm on the south side now. I was on the north side yesterday, and no, like, it's just beautiful. It's just so beautiful up here. I'm seeing, you know, other vans, folks flying by, but that's a serpentine belt. I know for sure what that is. But yeah, man, it's so beautiful out here. It's so peaceful. It would be quiet if it wasn't for my little chirp chirp. Don't worry about that. Back on the road now, so I'm excited to be in anything that's north of what, 10 degrees, and I'm not gonna lie to you, that's cold. Was I prepared for it? Not in the slightest. And unironically, I just started running out of diesel, so my diesel heater wasn't on. So since I had just turned it off, I got the van up to about 60 degrees Fahrenheit, and then I turned off my diesel heater. And then I don't know what that is in Celsius. Sorry to anyone who doesn't speak what the stupid US system is on. But yeah, I got the van up to 66 degrees Fahrenheit. I'll probably put that in Celsius on the screen. And then I went to sleep after that. I didn't know up here at the Grand Canyon it got that cold. It does make sense since we're up so high and there was a you know, that big storm, because right now as I'm filming this, there was just a really big storm that just passed through Arizona and there was just so much snow. I really wish I recorded more in Flagstaff. I'm gonna insert some clips that I took on my phone, but like, I'm snowboarding. I went snowboarding for 2 days back to back. I'm snowboarding and I can't see more than 15 feet in front of me because of how much snow is coming down. And when I tell you, that was such a wild experience. It's 15 degrees as I'm snowboarding. My mask is freezing. It's cold as all, man, look. So, this morning, I'm like, this cold is different. Maybe because I wasn't expecting this cold. I was expecting the snowboard cold, but this cold was different. Boy, when I tell you, I got up, turned the diesel heater on full blast. Like I said, I didn't have enough diesel to run it through the night, so I saved it just in case I need to run it in the morning. I sacrificed the night for the morning, which bit me in the tail in the, I don't know. I don't know. It could have. It possibly did. But I don't know. Because as I was saying earlier, you know, my plumbing froze. Everything's good now, fortunately. I still kept I'm gonna keep my sink turned off, all the water turned off to that until the inside of the van heats up some more. Under the van, I haven't had a running sink in like 3 days anyway, so that wasn't anything new. But this cold is no joke. And it's so funny to me because I didn't gradually hit the cold. Like, I got to the cold when it's at its peak. Like, we're talking, this is a storm front and it is whooping me. So I now know that, for one, the van can handle very, very cold temperatures. I know what I need to do better to insulate the van. Of course, any glass is just gonna be, you're gonna lose all type of insulation there. So I need to get better window coverings. Matter of fact, get window coverings in general, because these curtains, they're great for insulation somehow. Up here in the front cabin, while it's like 50 degrees back there, I come up here, it's like 20. Like the temperature of outside up here. And so I just need to get window covers for the windows here. I might make them. I have stuff to make them, but I don't know. I might just buy some too. Because I'm at that point in life where it's like, you know, I'm paying for the convenience of things, but doing that in van life I don't think that really goes hand in hand. Well, certain things it does, but other things it doesn't. But yeah, if y'all don't remember when I said earlier, my apologies for if I'm looking rough, because waking up at 8 a.m. to everything being frozen, I've never experienced that before. I've never lived in the snow or the cold. I visited, I've never lived in it, and I've technically now lived in it for about a week. It's not that bad, it's just you gotta be prepared. The cold really is, it is what it is. I see why people, like, you know, chase the cold, because once you're prepared to, you know, in a sense, it's not bad at all. Like, as I'm driving, it's 27 degrees out, and like, I just hopped out and recorded for you guys. It's not bad at all. And it helps that the sun's out, because 27 with the sun out and 27 with the sun not out, drastically different. I mean, that like almost sounds like common sense, but man, I tell you. Yeah, but so now we're back on the road, we're chugging. I got 219 miles to go, because I'm heading to Zion National, and I want to stay in a city or I just want to go by, yeah, somewhere where they have some places where I can stop and grab some more things that aren't at super duper inflated prices. Because here at the Grand Canyon, I went to the grocery store last night and just bought a box of what is these? Should probably not look that way while I'm turning, but hey, oops. I just bought a box of Swiss Miss hot chocolate. The box was $5 for 8 packages. Now, I don't know if that's typical prices, but to me that sounds a little inflated. I went and got gas. It's $5 a gallon up here. I was at a half a tank and I'm driving 219 miles. I only had 130 miles. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna have to bite this bullet and get some gas. I filled up diesel. The diesel was cheaper than the gas. So I don't know what scheme they're running up here, but they got me. And fortunately, I bought the annual pass for national parks, which I recommend if you aren't disabled. to get a pass for national parks, because why pay multiple times an entrance fee? I paid $80 for an annual pass. Like, come on now. I would have been so upset having to pay again to leave here, because I paid to get in and then I left last night because I wasn't going to pay, you know, 20 bucks to park overnight when I can drive down a little bit and then come back in. Well, I don't know if it was 20 bucks, but there was a few sites that were saying it's about 18 bucks a night, and I wasn't going to pay that. So I say it to say, I bought the annual pass, and thank God I did, because I didn't have to pay to get back in here this morning. I just, you know, pulled up, showed up my pass with my ID, and here we are. So that was really nice. Very, very nice. I appreciate that. And I appreciate the guy at the window also. He asked me, are you going to be visiting national parks? And I said, just about all of them. Run it up. Run it. Yeah. And he said, you know what, you should buy the pass. I said, how much is the pass? He said, 80 bucks. You go to 2 or 3 parks, it's already paid itself off. And I was like, you know what, man? I appreciate you. People like you, man, they make this world go round. But another good thing with such a long drive is that all my batteries, they are going to be fully charged if they aren't already. Yeah, I don't know if I damaged my batteries letting it get this cold in here last night, because last night it got wicked. Like, I mean, I've said it like 19 times already. Yeah. My battery is sitting at 14.1 volts. 14.2, 14.1, so it's fully charged. The whole system's now fully charged, which I haven't had happen in a long time. Because like I said, I've been in the cold and in the snow, and I haven't been moving around a lot. Y'all really watching me with all of my bad habits. Like, I'm driving. For context, this is the road, right? It's a 2-lane road, snow on both sides. I'm driving, talking to y'all, looking at y'all, looking at my phone too as I'm checking my my power levels, because we're fully charged. I just need to see the temperature on the battery. Yeah, but yeah, so it's just been an interesting week. I left my sister's place. I've left her about a week ago, and this has been like the first week of me being officially like completely on the road. Like every other time before that, I wouldn't say I'm cheating, but it's like I'm staying with my sister, I'm staying near people I know. I know basically the ins and outs of everywhere where I'm at. Now that I'm you know, really on the road, like I'm hours away from anybody I know. It really tests like how well you're prepared and how well everything's gonna go for you. So that's pretty cool. Because this morning alone, man, it could have easily been, that could have been it, you know. Pipes burst, everything blew up back there. You know, I turned off the water. I don't have any running water. Man, that could have easily been what it was gonna be, but I thank God, because that wasn't what happened. The pipes did burst, yes. No, pipes did not burst. No. The mesh filter, that guy, he blew up. I don't know when, but he blew up. So, you know, we take some casualties here and there on the road, but I'm excited to see what the rest of the days are looking like. Oh, that's another reason why I want to go to a bigger city, is because I need to buy a laptop. I'm forgetting the Grand Canyon right here. That's why I want to go to a bigger city, because if I do, then I'll be able to possibly buy a computer from somebody, or, you know, worst case scenario, worst case scenario, I go to Best Buy. And I say worst case scenario because they are some thieves. Yeah, this is such a beautiful road. But yeah, I'm just gonna drive, enjoy this view. It was nice talking to you all. You guys stink, actually. I can smell you through the screen. But yeah, I know y'all stink. I do. Especially you. You stink. So I don't want to do too much talking. I probably already talked for like 30 minutes. I'm gonna enjoy this drive. I will see you beautiful people in a little bit. And yeah, stay good, stay blessed, and stay happy, folks. I'll catch you all in a minute.